Hello lovely people. Right, I'm starting a new project based on this book by Susan Stein. I'm going to be doing some of the projects out of it, and it's called Fabric Art Workshop. I got it on World of Books ages ago, I can't even remember when, and basically in it Susan takes you through lots of projects and different, what would you say, can't think of the word, different methods and mediums, and it's all very interesting. And she turned hers into a wall hanging like that, and I want to do the same. Basically, I'm not gonna, I don't know what I was going to say. I'm going to use the projects out of the book, but I'm not going to be showing the book, if that makes any sense, because I know this is very much still in print and I don't want to do copyright problems. So I'll be doing the projects, but in my own way, if you like. So what I'm planning to do, I've had a little drawing session. So each of these little boxes is a 6-inch square. And obviously I'll be leaving a 1/4 inch for stitching it together. I want to make a big wall hanging. Sorry, let me start that again. I want to make a big wall hanging for my living room because I've got one picture up on the wall at the moment. I rent, so I can't put loads up, but there is an existing, it was there when I moved in basically, and I've got one picture hanging up there, but it's not very big, it's really small. And what I want is something quite long, sort of longer rather than deep, if you like. So this one ends up 36 inches tall and then 48 inches wide, which is what I think I want basically. And I googled 6-inch square layouts or something like that, and this one came up, and I thought I like that because it's not just, you know, it's not all just little 6-inch squares. It's also 12 by 12, 12 by 18, and laid in different configurations. And yeah, so 3 12 by 12s and 2 of the bigger ones, and then lots of little ones. I think it's going to work. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously these will end up 11, what would they be? 11.5 by 11.5. So it is going to shrink slightly from those dimensions that I've put there. I think it's gonna work. I don't know why it wouldn't. Let me know if you're an experienced quilter or you've done this sort of thing before. Please let me know. Yeah, so this is my plan, and the bigger pieces, I don't know, I'm going to go through. I've made a list. There's 28 projects and I've got 29 boxes, so one will be repeated. That's if I do them all. I might not do them all, but this is a list of all the projects in the book, so it's a good book. I would recommend getting it. Let me give you the ISBN number, and then if you want to, there it is there. Take a screenshot of that and you'll probably be able to find it. Yeah, so some of the stuff I've got, some of it I don't. I've got the Angelina fibres. I haven't got any paint sticks, the Shiva paint sticks, but I think I'm just going to use acrylic paint mixed with the GAC 900 liquid that I've got. Foiling, yes, I've got some foil up there. Fabric beads we make. The silk dyeing. Now, like a total lemon I am, I sold all my silk paints and my Tusa silk and my silk carrier rods, everything. The only thing I had left that I found is my cocoons. So I have got those, and I'm really glad that I didn't get rid of those as well. So I've got those because there is a project in there using those. So I have got a little silk scraps, so I might just find some very pale silk scraps and use that. Mono printing, I'll probably use my gel plate for that. I'm not quite sure yet. As I say, I just really fancied this idea, so I'm just going to play with it, I'll be honest with you. For the silk fusion, as I say, she used Tusa silk, but I'm going to try wool roving because it goes in between two pieces of solvy, so I might be able to, you know, jiggle that one. The silk cocoons are more, yeah, again, I'm going to use, I've got some big pieces of plainer silk, if you like, and then those silk cocoons I just showed you. Brayer painting, well, you know, I've got a brayer. Splash and puddle, can't remember what that was. I think it was just literally layering loads of different colours on fabric. Might just use cotton, that kind of thing. Sun printing, well, I might have to wait till the summer for that one. Sponge painting, image to fabric transfer. Now I have got, it's up on my bookcase, I have got a book which does that. I was having trouble getting my inkjet to print on it, so I'm going to play around with that and try that. Sponge painting does what it says on the tin, and that's same with the image to fabric transfer. What was I talking about? Where was I? Anyway, there's that one, and then there's another one as well somewhere down here. Anyway, sorry, I just lost my place there. Painted fusible webbing, webbing. Yeah, I can do that. I've got some not Bondaweb. Yeah, is it Bondaweb? Anyway, I've got some stuff. Gossamer silk and Solvay. That I'm going to empty my Ort pot for, because that was just sort of stranding stuff in. Resisting paint, so that's just glue. Stamping with found objects, so need to look out for some stuff. Colour discharge with bleach. Ribbon netting, I have done similar. Again, it's over the other side of the room, and that is using Solvay again, but I'll, as I say, we're just going to run through this. Nature printing, I'm going to try using my Tim Holtz stamps. I've got some leaf ones, so we'll give that a go. Print out to fabric transfer, that was the other one. I'll have to check that video. I don't know why anyway, so image to fabric, and that is similar. Distressing felt, and that's just zapping it with a heat gun. Again, rust dyeing, we've done that before. Burned edge applique, not done that, but I have got a hot, if you've got a soldering iron, that does it. I've got a hot knife thing. Screen printing. Now, I've not tried that, but reading through her instructions, I just need to get some sticky back plastic. Again, it'll be a new thing to me. Shaving cream marbling and collaging with fabric, which we all do. So that's, you know, I'm going to kind of, this is going to be my layout. I don't quite know what's going to go in the big boxes yet. And obviously I've got a lot of little ones that I need to do. So this is going to take a while. This is not going to be a quick project. I'm not going to rush through it. If you want to join me, that'll be lovely. I'll leave it up to you. The other thing that I have got, that I've got a lot of, are these silky leaves and things like that. So I might try doing some work with those. Yeah, and then I've obviously, I'm making up a box of stuff that I've got. So I've got my Angelina fibres here. I'll show you the silk cocoons. So yeah, I'm just going to play, I'm just going to have fun and try some of these methods, these decorative methods that she does in this lovely book. So, see, I love that one with the leaves. I don't know if the light's on it, or sorry if it is. Yeah, so lots of fun. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's that Tussa silk. It's a very fine. I have used it before. It's very, very fine. But you just trap it in Solvay. So I'm going to try my Alt pot. It is getting a bit full. So, yeah. Anyway, there we are. So, I'm going to do the first one. But I have not set anything up. So I'm going to do that now. And I think my first one's going to be, I'm going to try the Angelina fibres. Because on eBay, I got this lovely set of stamps by Paper Artsy. Let me show you the front because it's a little bit clearer. Yeah, they were a bit of a bargain. So, and I love Paper Artsy stamps because they're red rubber. Obviously, they've been used before, but that's fine. And I love that shape there. What I'm thinking of is putting that, and that all together, and then using the Angelina fibres to actually make the shapes. I will show you. Right, let me set up and I'll be back with you in a sec. Right, I've got my ironing mat ready. So I'm going to do, I've got some, a thinnish wadding basically, but it's not an iron-on one, so I'm going to have to stitch these, which is fine. So I need to do, I might make more than I actually need, and then I can swap and change them and all the rest of it. Let me just give that a quick iron. This iron has started catching for some reason, I don't know why. Let's just give those a quick press to make them nice and flat. Yeah, so they're just craft, well, this is craft cotton anyway. Yeah, that's not fusible. Right, okay, so I've got these two squares. So I've got, like I showed you this set, and the other thing I want to try is my wood block elephant, or envolent as I was about to say. Now I have done this before, and I'm sure I remember we inked the stamps, put the fibres on, and then pressed through. I'm sure we did. I'm going to give it a go. Right, let's try this one first. So I need a bit of, grab a bit of paper, because those Angelina fibres want to go everywhere. Move the fabric, let's put you there, let's put that there, stop the camera freaking out, because it does when it's white paper, it doesn't like it. Do that, and that will fit on, yep, that'll fit on there. Right, okay, so now colour wise, I'm not going to stick to any particular colours, I'll be honest with you. I have a lot of green in my lounge, I've got a lot of plants, I've got a brown leather sofa, lovely beige carpet, because you know it's a rental. Yeah, and not a lot else colour. I might put some of that in actually. That looks quite nice. Right, I'm just going to kind of lay stuff out now, and we'll talk it through when I've done it. So I'll probably speed you up for a bit. Right, let's see if that's enough. Bit of parchment paper, fingers crossed. Now, as far as I know, you can only do this with red rubber stamps, okay? I think if you did it with polymer, you know, the clear ones, I think you'd have a bit of a disaster on your hands. You don't have to do colour, you can use VersaFine clear ink if you don't want the black outlines. I do, I want the black outlines. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I remember if I've done it right or not. Yeah, that's worked. Okay, cool. So what I also want to do is iron that a bit flatter, because it's a bit hairy. So that worked, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is cut around the outside edges. Oh, I'll show you anyway. So. The other thing you can do is fuse your fibres first and then lay it on top. Should we do it that way round as well? I I can just about see the outline on that. It has indented it, so that's good. Right, let's fuse some fibres. Let me just chop that in half. You do need a bit of non-stick underneath. Right, you guys can move for a minute. Clean you off in a moment. Right, stay. So I'm going to try the elephant this way. So what colours should we do the elephant? What colour should we do? Should we do a purple one? No idea. Let's just play. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, cool. If you can actually see. So again, I'll cut around him. I didn't get any ink up there, did I? But I can see. I don't know what you can see here. You see him? Yeah, it's very shiny stuff, this. So, and that one, I'll put it on there and you can see it then. There you go. Right, I'm going to cut around these and make them a bit more shaped. And I'll come back to you and show you what else I'm going to do. Won't be long. Right, so they're both cut round now. And I've been playing with this one. I'm not quite sure. I think I might just go square with that one actually. Yeah, you can actually see the black now. And then obviously Mr. Elephant here. So the bits that I cut off here, I put a bit of the green stuff underneath him. So yeah, so the next step on this project is for me to do a lot of hand stitching, which is fine. I don't mind doing a bit of hand stitching. And the leftover bits that I've got here, what you can do is chop them up even more and, you know, heat them with the iron or add some more fibres, and you can just keep going. It's, you know, it just doesn't stop. Well, you can throw it away if you want to, but yeah. Anyway, so that's going to be my first two squares. I probably won't do the stitching with you for this one. You'll have to let me know if you want to see stitching. If not, I'll just show you the completed squares when they are ready to go. And then I'm not going to put them, as I said, I'm not going to put them together yet. They will just sit safely. I've got a box of bits going, and then yeah, I'll put them all together at the end, basically. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed that. That's Angelina fibres for you. So you can either, like I said, you can either press it all flat and then do your shape, or you can lay the fibres on top. I should have done the flat one with this one, but it's okay. I can see where I need to stitch, so that's fine. So yeah, it's good fun. It's very shiny, as you can see. Yeah, that's it. See you again soon. I'll come back and show you them embroidered on the next one. Bye.